All right, here we go.
Good. Sorry, we're just getting into a fight, me and my friends. Big fight.
You too! I dropped my thunderbolt!
Thor Love and Thunder was a film that had some good and bad moments according to fans, and reviews were kind of all over the place. Nonetheless, it was overall a good film to watch with a mix of comedy and action. Today we want to take a look at some of the bloopers and behind the scenes moments, including one involving Chris Pratt. The bloopers begin with two instances of a phone ringing while filming, both times belonging to Chris Pratt, who apologizes as the cast giggles around him.
That's my phone. I'm so sorry.
But humble tools for peace.
That is my phone, and I apologize.
I've never done that. That's... Nah, it just looks cool. Don't worry.
We see for the first time Thor having to battle Gorr the God Butcher. The new featurette also invites Natalie Portman to share her excitement about returning to the franchise and taking over the mantle of Mighty Thor. In Love and Thunder, Jane becomes worthy of Mjolnir, leading her to become a goddess of thunder herself.
That's why this planet's fallen into chaos. Their gods have been murdered. Gotten more Australian through this whole franchise.
Real quick, some Marvel trivia for you. Christian Bale almost turned down the part for Thor Love and Thunder. Why? Leave your answer in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Uh-oh, shiver me timbers, guys. Get the popcorn out.
All right, here we go. It's probably never gonna be in the movie.
Chris Hemsworth himself is known for being incredibly funny, just by his own personal character, as we have seen him before during times with his family being silly and all around a goofy person. But that's what makes him a good family man. We have this montage of the cast explaining how much of a kid Taika Waititi was on set during filming, and honestly this is very important for any film set, as you can't have someone who is too serious about their job. You have to have fun on these sets, especially pertaining to Marvel, as you already know, even with the high standards that Marvel does have. With a bit of comedic energy, it helps with creativity.
Here we go.
Start from the beginning.
Oh, please, just start from the beginning of my career and choose a different direction.
Okay.
There we go.
Did you say Zeus?
Yeah, Zeus.
Like the Zeus?
The Zeus.
Zeus.
No, I'm not sure if he has a second name.
It's so weird.
Both Portman and Hemsworth also find time to praise him, who takes his positive energy to the set and allows everyone to have fun at work.
Why did he only take the children? His plan must be evolving. Why did he only take the children? His plan...
That was amazing and incredible, especially with Taika at the helm.
Taika, he's like a big kid. He's like a sort of a genius child.
He wasn't afraid to be flamboyant and a bit camp.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
There's never a dull moment.
When we first came up with Love and Thunder, I thought, yeah, the fans will really freak out about this.
I love you all, and that is a wrap.
In more recent news, one of the criticisms directed to Thor Love and Thunder was its lackluster CGI. Some have believed this visual effects issue is due to the movie's heavy reliance on the volume, the filming technology that was used for The Mandalorian, while others pointed out that it could be tied to the strict turnaround time of the studio for VFX artists. Taika Waititi and Valkyrie star Tessa Thompson previously poked fun at these issues, indicating that they are aware of the criticisms. Twitter user ComicXBook discovered that Disney Plus updated the CGI of a key scene from Thor Love and Thunder.
Can you see me?
Floating hit alert.
It's Astrid, Heimdall's son.
Astrid, are you okay?
I no longer go by the name Astrid. I'm now known as Axel. He's a singer from a popular band I heard on Earth.
Good.
It's reasonable to assume that Marvel Studios did such a move to address the criticisms from fans regarding its CGI. Upon closer inspection, Axel's floating head in the scene seems to look sharper in the updated version rather than in the theatrical cut.
Tessa, don't look, don't look at me ever again.
Cut.
Funny enough, the CGI with the goats scene were spot on in comparison.
They're adorable, they're crazy, they're super loud, and they're really fun. No goats were harmed in the making of this. We didn't bring any real goats in, which is good, because the brief was that these goats are the size of Clydesdale horses, which are enormous.
As far as the film goes, there have been some interesting facts about it. Like as Gorr reaches the end of its ground plan, Thor and Jane Foster chase him to eternity, a powerful being who has the ability to grant the wish of anyone who reaches it. The beauty of this scene and the dramatic conclusions for some of these characters were made in the most unexpected setting.
When we talked about villains, there were only a few names that we sort of threw about, and his was at the top of that list pretty early on.
And the fact that some of the sets had to be built around Natalie Portman. As the actress is as high as 5'3", the production team had to create platforms on the sets in order to make her seem like she was standing at 6 feet tall when she was in her powerful new form. Marking out their positions on these elevated platforms, the actress and the cast could then work out how to authentically move around on the sets, and even Russell Crowe having to do 2 takes with different accents.
Your hair right now.
My hair is not like you'll ever see it in the movie. It's yeah. It's held back.
And for the answer to our trivia question, Christian Bale had initially turned down the possibility of appearing in any more comic book or superhero films after The Dark Knight Rises in 2012, seeing the genre as uninteresting from an acting perspective, and especially finding the experience of donning the Batman costume to be a miserable one. He agreed to take part in this film, however, having been impressed by Taika Waititi's previous works and after his kids begged him to take the role.
I feel wonderful, Jane.
Great.
I feel, yeah.
Let's dress, please.
As far as the deleted scenes, in this scene, Thor, Valkyrie, and Korg arrive in Omnipotent City looking for Zues. They happen across the pompous and pampered Dionysus, who proceeds to name-drop his father Zeus and give away his whereabouts.
No, a maniac that's been killing gods.
Wow, boring. I'm off to Aphrodite. We're all going to the Golden Temple for Daddy's great godly brouhaha. I'm not even telling you this. Let's go. Come on.
In another scene, Quill begs Thor for an assist on a planet that was supposed to be a relaxation destination. It turns out to be an all-out war. Waititi got far enough in mounting the scene to have practical battle effects popping off every which way, but have an unfinished Korg bumbling in the background, and if the scene had actually made it into the movie, it would have been more of the darkly comedic bits in MCU history.
Corgi, there you are. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Great. Okay, you on? Here we go. Up, Stormbreaker, come.
This next scene shows Thor, Jane, and Russell Crowe's Zeus in a hospital after Jane is injured and Zeus is just randomly standing on the other side of the curtain while they are having a conversation. It's pretty weird and fans were glad that they didn't see this in the final cut as it didn't make any sense. In my personal knowledge of filmmaking and writing for film, every scene is supposed to have a purpose, not just a filler, and move the story along, otherwise you can lose your audience.
We're fighting for, and that is you.
Have you been standing there this whole time?
Yes.
Although there was an interesting scene that actually technically would have made sense if they did include it, and that was between Thor and Zeus.
You go, and you go, until you can't go no further. There you will find the altar of eternity. Apri il cuore.
We also wanted to give a shout out to our DC Thursday winner. If you guys didn't know, we ask a challenging DC related trivia question over on our community tab. If you answer it correctly, you get a chance to have your answer featured here in one of our videos. Thor Love and Thunder did, however, receive a bit of backlash regarding the storyline, with some saying the message wasn't quite clear within the plot and it was slightly cheesy, with one scene, of course, where Zeus attempts to remove his disguise. But what do you guys think about all this? What did you think about the film? Did you like it, or was it not what you expected? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.